In today's free MaddenSchool.com tip, we're going to be going over a way to stop the halfback slip screen, which was actually suggested by Chris O on YouTube. So this video is kind of a direct response to his question. Again, if you have questions or suggestions or anything like that, feel free to leave them in either the YouTube comment or the MaddenSchool.com comment section. We read all of them, and we kind of just pick one per day that we think will help the most. So today, again, is the halfback slip screen. Now, the halfback slip screen is incredibly effective in Madden 25. It's very hard to stop unless you know it's coming. So the play we're going to call here is a cover 3, but that's kind of irrelevant because we can call pretty much any play. And we'll go ahead and run it against a halfback slip screen. Now, this is how the play looks from the defense's point of view, and this is how the play looks from the offense's point of view. Now, we'll run it one time just by default to kind of show you how effective the screenplay actually is. And then I'll go through the adjustments that I like to make to pretty much shut down the screenplay. So you can see here, it's an easy way. It's 9 yards real quickly. If I would have followed my blocks, it could have been an easy touchdown. I'll run it one more time just by default. That time we got lucky and the defensive tackle followed him, but you can see we can still easily avoid that and get about 15 yards. Now, the way that I like to stop it personally, this is just kind of a personal preference, and it's worked for a couple years in a row with Madden, is to use defensive end contains. So since we don't necessarily know what side the screenplay is going to, it could go to the right or it could go to the left, we'll put both defensive ends in contains. So this is what your play will look like. Now you could have a man-to-man defense behind it, you can have a blitz behind it, you can really do whatever else you want behind it, but you want your defensive ends in contain. Now I'm going to run it through here, and you should notice that our left end, which is on the right side of the screen here, I'll scroll over to him. This guy right here should be all over the screenplay. You see our guy's just right on top of it. It's a 6-yard loss. Sometimes you can get an interception. It's really actually quite effective. Now I'll go ahead and audible to like a 2-man under defense. So now we're in a man-to-man defense behind it. Same idea applies. Put both your defensive ends into contains, and then we'll run it through here. At that time we didn't get the play off, but I'll go ahead and go through it again because we got to the quarterback a little bit quick there. You can see our defensive end's all over that. He missed the tackle, but it really limits the effectiveness of the play. The one other thing I want to show you is you don't necessarily need to put both of your defensive ends in contain. If you know the play is going to a specific side, some guys just use the same play every time. They don't really alternate, and you know, hey, the screen's going to the right side this time. All you have to do is just put this one specific guy in contain. The other defensive end being contained is kind of irrelevant. So that way you have an extra pass rusher in case it's not maybe a screenplay, in case you kind of guess wrong. You'll have that extra pass rusher. So I'll go ahead and run it against just the one contain, and you can see how it goes. You can see all of our guys get way out there, ends up in a loss. So if you're enjoying the free tips, make sure to subscribe, the whole bit. Again, leave your comments, leave what you want to see in the comment section. It's good to hear the feedback from the community because a lot of times we're kind of in our own bubble of higher level Madden gaming, and so we don't necessarily, some things that seem fairly obvious to most of our guys at Madden School may not be so obvious to everybody else. So make sure you leave the comments on what you'd like to see, and we'll continue doing this because I think it's really good. So until next time, take care.